Okay, YouTube, Kimberzelik here. I'm just going to go over quickly steps in this process of making these nuts. They're 256 thread, half-inch hexagon stock, flat bottom. Two of these will sandwich together on a motor for a clock. The sweep second hand, I believe. It may actually hold a plate that spins with the spin second hand. So I got a little ahead of myself here. Let me give you an idea of what I've done up to now. Alright. Number one, I drilled. I center drilled with a number one center drill. And I drilled number 51 drill. I did try a chuck in a chuck. I have room to do that, and I may revisit that. After that, I'm going to put in my live center, my tap wrench. I tap that almost to the very bottom. Almost to the very bottom of this tap. So I have, I would guess, just over 3/8. A little over 3/8 of an inch engagement with the tap. I face the end. I will now, maybe, I'm not sure why this even has an opening here of nothing, unless there's a memory card or something that goes in there. There's no clear use that I can see. Batteries on the other bottom there. This is a electronic digital caliber 6-inch I got from Harbor Freight. I ground off the pointy parts. I put a couple of magnets. I have a magnet on the carriage. This will stick to the bed and engage with that magnet, and it will give me an accurate measurement of my carriage travel. And that's in the way. We're going to go with so I've already faced to the next operation. I'm going to chamfer the outside of the nut. Next, I'll insert my put in my parting tool, and then my audio sucks. Put my parting tool in, bring it up to the face, and zero my digital caliber, back the tool off, and then go into negative 120,000. Lock the tool post down. It's been a while since I forgot to do that. It used to be a regular occurrence. And before I do that, I will reposition the camera. Over here I have some backup drill bits, one slightly over, one slightly under. I have another tap, my center drill. I have a long drill for capturing the parted piece. A wrench for my tailstock. I don't know why this is out here. So that's what's on the bench. I have my cutting tools down here. So let's come up a little closer here. I think you'd like something like that, maybe. See if we can do that without interfering with my actions, I believe so. So here we go. We're going to go in the right direction. We're going to part off the first nut. Well, first nut for today. Using the correct drill, there's number one. I was watching Mr. Chris's channel, and he showed a tool that he ground. I made copies and screenshots of it. Well, he showed a tool that will part at this angle, leaving the face of the nut clean, and then a feature on the left side that would chamfer this piece for the face of the next nut. So later on today I'm going to give that a try. So we have one nut. So you take out the parting tool. I'm going to shorten this tool up a little bit so there's a little less cranking between tools. So that was enough to back off my parting tool. So I'm going to go with this for my feature tool. Like I said, I realize my audio really stinks. My microphone is, a few little micro holes inside of a $40 video camera. And so I don't have the greatest setup as far as sound goes. I'd love to have something that has an external mic, maybe. I'm trying to do all this around 600 RPM. And I'm kind of doing all this by eye. I just want to cut between the points in a little bit. That's perfect. So on we go. When we bring the parting tool in, I think the trick for me here is to I want to work as efficiently as possible, but I do not want to rush the process, because that's my nature, and I have to fight it. Okay, so I'm up against the tool. I'm going to back it off. I'm going to zero my digital caliber. I'm going to move it over negative, no, it's positive, 120 thousandths. Without going over, hopefully. And lock the carriage, spool up 600 RPM. Here's number 2. And we will unlock the carriage, bring it over, back it up, turn it off, bring in the feature. That's better. I don't have to crank it all or very little now to get this feature. That's a little more than that. Okay. Little brush off. Sorry about that. Bring in the parting tool. Up to the face, zero the caliber, back it off. This is where everybody says rinse and repeat, I guess. I'm in my previous I can't talk and watch those numbers at the same time. Sorry. The earlier ones that I made, nuts that I made, I can't remember what I was going to say about that either. Yeah. Back to I was getting 3 nuts. 3 nuts, and then I had to re-drill and re-top. Well, not necessarily re-drill, at least re-top. I'm thinking I might get 4 nuts. With the depth of thread I got in the last, when I tapped this hole. Okay, there's 3. Oddly, they all look. The first one looks a little larger than the other 2. Let's go measure that a little bit here. Not sure what would have happened there, but there is definitely a size difference between the last 2 I did and the first one I did. So to go back and watch that and see where I fouled that idea up. Let's check the threads in the last one. It doesn't look like I have threads all the way through. Actually, I think I do. I'm actually thinking I don't have any threads here. So I'm going to yeah, I'm cutting threads there. I'm going to have to thread a little bit deeper to get 3 nuts per program, because that is not tapped all the way through. Let's take the one I did before that and check it. Call it nut number 2. Nut number 2. I can get it on straight. The tap's on good. I was having a little trouble with the chowder that's sticking out on the end. I should clean that up first before, but those threads are good. We know the number 1 was good. So I'm going to pick you up and show you Okay. That is the process. Let me back this thing back out now. Okay, that leaves me with reduce a little nut. If I figure anything else out, I'll come back to you. I am going to try grinding that tool. Unless I can get it as thin as my parting blade, I'm going to sacrifice waste of material and convenience for having a single tool to chamfer and finish the end, although it would eliminate that filing procedure. But in all honesty, I'll probably have this on 2500 grit paper before I turn them in, highly polished on the buffing wheel. One more step, I guess. I have a I'm not sure if it's totally necessary or not. Alright guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for hitting the like button, and I'm going to work on this a little longer, go get in the shower, 3:30 p.m. I woke up at 2 o'clock, so got up, ate some bean soup, and came to see you. So we'll see when I figure out something else. And we'll go out.